Oh, I'm not surprised. Hey everyone, I'm going to react to Blue Lock, episode 8, The Formula for Goals. Last episode was Chigiri breaking free from the chains and, displaying his speed and tying the match. And now they are still have a chance, and now they're going to be facing Team V, I believe. And they showed us a couple of characters from Team V, one of them being my brother's favorite character. I believe his name is Nagi. So I'm looking forward to what his thing is, why my brother loves him, you know. So yeah, before we get into this episode, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/Philomini. And I'll start this episode, and here we go.
Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review.
Okay. Those three. Stupidly good. That's why I'm like, he reminds me of why am I forgetting his name? Shikamaru. You know, it's a drag kind of feeling. That what do I have to try hard? I don't want to try hard. See? What? No, he didn't. He's a genius. My treasure? Okay. So he's super rich. Is that what they call a chaebol in Korean? Okay. Business.
今から初めてなれるわけない。この人たちが与えてくれたのは俺が欲しいものじゃない。どうしよう。絶対諦めたくない。
Then he's gonna find Nagi.
ごめん。うま。ナイストラップ。
So is that his weapon? Control?
俺とサッカーやめ。お金持ちの息子の人だ。お金ちょうだい。え？一生ダラダラしてたいんだよね。俺。お金ちょうだい。俺とサッカーやろう。頑張りゃプロも夢じゃないって。頑張んなきゃダメなんて。
And he doesn't want to do that.
めんどくさいね。いるじゃんここに。選ばれた人間。こいつが欲しい。俺の人生は退屈に満ちていた。サッカーやろうぜ。サッカーと凪清志郎に出会うまでは。次の
What was that transition?
正解は雨って何味かなでした。
Oh my god.
とりあえず作戦会議やろうよ。ちょっと待て。
Why is he here?
こいつのこと許してねえから。
とりあえず全員一発ずつ殴ってこうぜ。
いいぞライチ。制裁じゃ制裁。チーム V に勝てないって言ってんだ。
バカかよ、俺は戦わねえぞ。このままチーム Z が負けても3点取ってる俺は得点王で勝ち上がれる。何もしないのが俺にとっちゃ最善手だ。はい、やっぱ殺す。
だからやめろって。
じゃあ次の試合、俺が3点決めたら合計4ゴールで俺が得点王だ。それでもお前は戦わないって言うんだけど、俺はやる。正々堂々とお前を潰す。
My boy, I love you.
サッカーは一人じゃできない。そんなのは俺が一番知ってる。
どういう意味だ。
ついていけねえよクオン。お前暑苦しいんだよ。
こんなとこで終われない。もう仲間のせいで負けるのは嫌なんだ。
した同じ得点で並んでたら勝ち上がれるのはどっちなのかな。
ブルーロックランキング上位の方が突破ですよ。もしお前らが負けてゴール数もフェアプレーポイントも同じ場合は、このランキングの最上位者1人を生き残りとします。
見ろ、俺が一番だ。 なんでだよ。
ただクオン渡る、お前はストライカーとしてはゲのゲのゲ。つうかここにいる全員クソだ。
At least.
こんな戦い方には何の価値もない。世界一のストライカーに必要なのはゴールの再現性だ。それはそのゴールが偶然の産物に過ぎなかったからだ。ましてや裏切りのやらせゴールなんて再現性ゼロのゴミ。己の武器がいつどんなコンディションでゴールを奪えたのか分析しろ。ゴールまで何メートルだった？ディフェンスは何枚いた？自分が最も輝ける方程式を体現しろ。世界的ストライカーは己だけのゴールの方程式を持っている。再現性のある成功の先にしか進化はないと思い知れ。たまたま勝つな、勝つべくして勝ち取れ。
とりあえずクオン、次の試合お前は何もすんな。何かしたらマジで殺すぞ。
たまたまじゃダメなんだ。俺の武器は空間認識能力だけど、
Yep.
一人じゃ何もできなかった。
なんだ野なし、何しに来た。
It's just his voice. That's why I got excited.
パロ、どうすればお前みたいになれる？待ってよ、お前は一人でもゴールを奪える。俺が会った中で一番すごいやつだ。終わりたくないんだよ。俺勝ちたいんだ。
おい野なし、お前のそのゴミみたいな夢見がちなエゴ、俺がここで潰してやる。
ワンオンをそこ。でもまだ抜かれてない。精度パネー。
じゃあな、下手くそ。
来いよほら、まだまだ。
He's trying to egg him on.
口聞いてやがる。俺はキングだぞ。
Of course you are.
僕らギリギリ届く。フェイント。同じとこ狙ったのか。
終わりだ、下手くそ。
ゴールの方程式。待てよ。
He scored at the exact.
ゴールの方程式があるとしたら。
He scored at this.
来いよキング。手の内は分かったぜ。
I feel like he scored like the same location.
身の程を知れ。
ゴール正面からやや左、40度から45度、23メートル。バローのエンペラーゴールレンジ。まだ撃たない。やっぱりどこからでも決められるわけじゃないんだ。敵のいるゲームの中で簡単には領域に入れない。それをあの突進力で手繰り寄せてる。だからこそあのフィジカルが必要なんだ。俺の目だからわかる。だったらそのエリアに踏み込ませなきゃ。封じれる。
Can you keep him though?
俺の射程は27メートルだ。
Well, he was on the right track. It's just that he was wrong about his range.
ありがとうバロー、教えてくれて。
教えたんじゃねえ、思い知らせたんだ。フィールドには俺がいる。
ゴールの方程式のからくりは分かったけど、バローのゴールは俺が真似できる武器じゃない。ビビってんのか俺。明日で全部決まる。俺のサッカー人生が終わるかもしれない。
おい、イサギ。明日で決まっちまうな。
イガグリ。
ブルーロックが最後のチャンスなんさ。夢が終わるってこんなに怖いもんなんだな。い
や、お前は正しい。俺たちは怖いから戦うんだ。怖いから強くなれる。俺たちはまだ終わらない。
Ah, it's about to be over? What the?
カウンター速攻で1点をもぎ取る作戦。10人で勝つための現実的な策はこれしかない。
おいクオン、お前は90分間隅に消えてろ。
ねえイサギ、負けたらもう会えなくなって一緒にサッカーできなくなるのか。
Aww.
そんなの寂しいから俺頑張る。
おう、
I don't know Bachira. Oh, that just started the match?
の攻撃パターンは研究済み。俺とバチラで徹底マークする。よし、縦パスが無理な時、あいつからのパスをもらいに来るのはレフティースピードスター。そうなったらこれも読み通りのパターン。
Hello? Oh no, Nagi, sorry.
イガグリ、
He's gonna take it back.
よし、行くぞカウンター。
No, you won't?
バチラ。
Oh, okay. Or did I feel like he was gonna get it back? Like, no problem.
届くか。俺ならギリギリ足で。いや、やっぱダイビングヘッド。
すげえ面白い。おいナギ、今のやるぞ。
めんどくさい。
What move?
こいつ俺たちの秒殺カウンターをコピーする気か。強すぎだ、ミスポスだろ。あのボールを。
Oh, I'm not surprised.
簡単じゃん。なんでこんなの外すかな。怪物。
He just pissed him off.
おいナギ、どっちのスパイクがいい？
I don't care.
めんどくさいからなんでもいい。肉ついて。
この辺か？
もうちょい下。
成長痛だな。
サッカーってめんどくさい。
授業終わったら迎えに行くからな。
めんどくさい。
See what I mean? Shikamaru. The Shikamaru of soccer. Everything is a pain. You know? Oh, yeah. So, I guess the point of this particular episode is to find a way to reproduce your goals. Okay? That you scored a goal. In what condition did that happen? You know, can you try to reproduce it? And all of that. I absolutely love that even though Kuon is sort of like the top scorer of Team Z right now, that Ego came out and said that he was the lowest of the low. Because his goals were not, like, it was sort of like handed to him. So it's not like he actually did anything, basically. So I love that he said that. You know, sometimes Ego comes out and says stuff that I'm like, yeah, I agree with you. I guess it's just the way that he started this whole thing, you know, and all of that. That's why I'm not like totally 100% okay with him. But let me try to find his name, him or her. So it must be her. At Sarah CE5WR, she said that, you know, basically the point of ego is to produce more scorers. So I guess that's why he's doing all these things. I just, like I've said many of times, I just don't like the premise of you developing ego to be more egoistical or whatever. So I didn't like that, because that's kind of getting people to do stuff that I don't agree with, like Kuon betraying the team because he wants to be the top scorer on the team and whatnot. So I didn't like that. So the fact that he came out today he came out and said that, you know, he was the lowest of the low, like he didn't agree with what he did. So that it makes me feel better, I guess. So yeah, they are like, okay, now you know your weapons, you know you scored a goal, can you reproduce those goals? So you have Isagi there, who is his weapon is spatial awareness. It's not something that you can practice on by yourself. You know, if it's dribbling, okay, you can practice dribbling, but it's like his thing is that it only happens when you are actually in the match. You know, so how are you supposed to reproduce something that, you know, whatever. So he goes to the field. Barou's there. I got excited when I saw Barou because, like I said, the voice actor of Barou I love, because he's voiced many characters that I love. So it's like when I hear his voice, I'm sort of like reminded of those characters. And Barou himself is cool. You know, he's Isagi goes to him because he's one of the he's the strongest scorer. What's the title of that? Whatever. He's the strongest scorer that he's ever encountered. So he goes to him because he wants him to basically sort of like teach him how to score a goal like he does or whatnot. And at first Barou was like, you know, go away. I think he kept calling him a word that's sort of like derogatory. I forgot. It's an animal, kind of monkey, donkey, I don't know, something like that. But then Isagi egged him on, you know, and because he's the king of the court, of course, king of the court, the king of the field, either way, he's the king. He went one-on-one against Isagi, and you know, Isagi was like, okay, I'm gonna stop in here, do this here, but then he scored. Okay. The second time around, he egged him on again, and then he scored again. And the second time I noticed, and Isagi noticed, that he scored like, it's the same, like upper, top, corner, or whatever. That's where he scored both goals. And then Isagi's like, oh, okay, so he must have this kind of range. You know, he has to shoot from these particular locations and whatnot. And Barou could see him figuring those stuff out, but then he's like, my range is actually longer than that, so 20, I think it's 27 meters or 28 or something, I don't know. But either way, he scored again and then he left. But having that interaction with Barou, it sort of like gave Isagi a better understanding of how to sort of like try to recreate those kind of things. So just basically from that experience and then studying Team V and their style of play, you know, they can be like, okay, this person shoots is likely to shoot from these locations, and they try to, you know, try to stop them, place people in places to stop those things from happening and whatnot. So they would have scored a goal had the Gamaru not missed, you know, based on the strategy that they came up with. But then you have Rio there that saw what they did. Oh, let's try that. And they did and scored pretty easily. So it's like, yeah. You know, I think I said last episode during my when the discussion or after the episode ended, I don't know, that I didn't see them winning. I don't think they were gonna win. And this episode, they're like, okay, we have to win, or that's it for us. So I guess they're gonna win, unless they don't win. But then Ego comes up with some kind of rule as to, that's gonna let them move on. And when I don't know, I love that. What's it called? Barou? Not Barou. Bachira was like, oh, if you don't win like this match, are we not gonna be playing together anymore? Like he wants to keep playing with Isagi. So I'm like, oh. And I love that moment as well with let me not. I'm thinking Kunikita, but I don't. Yeah, Kunigami. Kunikita is Bongo. Kunigami telling Kuon, because Kuon is like, I'm not gonna do anything because I'm the top scorer, and you guys lose. I'm still gonna be the top scorer, and I'm gonna be moving on. And Kunigami is just like, I'm just gonna score 3 goals more than you, then I'll be the top scorer, and then that's gonna be it for you and whatnot. I love that moment as well. Now with Team B, they basically told us real story, which is he comes from a rich family, and everything is like boring to him. He can get things pretty easily. But then he saw there was this ball that passed in front of him. So I guess he fell in love with soccer. And now he wants to have the World Cup. But then the school that he's in is like the team is weak. Their soccer is weak. And then he comes upon Nagi, who I think he bumped into him as he was playing a game on his phone. And then the phone was gonna shatter. And then he like caught it with his leg, and he had amazing control, and the phone was perfectly balanced on his foot and all that. And he's like, oh, let's play soccer. And like, I don't want to do that. Like, it's a drag. Give me money. Rio called him his treasure because with him he can win the World Cup basically. So it sort of like caters to Nagi's whims. If Nagi doesn't wanna practice, he's like, it's okay because the guy's awesome. He has an amazing physique. He has amazing control and whatnot. So the way that Nagi looks at soccer, like everything is a try. Like I have this amazing ability, but I don't care about any of this stuff. And then you have Isagi, who's like so passionate about soccer. He wants to be do everything to improve himself and become the top scorer, best striker in the world, and all of that. And that's the word that I was looking for, striker, the best striker in the world. And then you have him. That's just like, I don't care. So it's like, yeah, he didn't like that. There was also a moment that I liked in this episode. They talked about Nico scoring the tie goal against the match against Team B, and then they were saying Nico is not usually the kind of person that would do that. And Isagi said, so I guess losing sometimes makes you stronger or something along those lines. I like that. I like that they included that in this particular episode because, like I said previously, during their match, after Isagi scored the goal and then he walked up to him and he's like, he felt good to crush people's dreams. I didn't like that. So the fact that they brought this particular scene into this episode basically it's sort of like lessened a little bit my dislike of that scene. Like even though they lost, that sort of like improved their play, Nico's play, I guess. So yeah, I like that as well. what is in the episode. I don't know. I'm just looking for after Nagi scored that goal after they copied their play and he scored that goal prison. He's like, you couldn't do that. And then they showed Bachira and Isagi like getting upset at that. I'm looking forward to the match. Like just seeing those upset faces. I'm looking forward to that. And they said that during their strategy or whatever, they're putting I believe Kunigami, Shikamaru, and Chigiri in front because they're basically sort of like their weapons as the top scorers, basically. I guess people the field that will score most goals, they are like at the top there. So yeah, I like seeing that as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, the link is going to be in the pinned comment, so just click on it and check it out, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Je suis fêlé as fuck et en 80 jours un tel Paris ne me fait pas du tout peur.